The end of Mardi Gras typically signals a price drop in crawfish, but last month we were told it could be an expensive crawfish season. So how are prices at the moment? Laney King with Crawfish App is back. Laney, welcome back to the show. Always love catching up with you. Talk to us about the price point for crawfish as of right now.
Sure. Good morning. Thanks so much for having me. So we've had a lot of improvements. We can say since last time you and I spoke, last month prices were averaging $12.99 a pound for boiled crawfish. When I was talking to you, we've had 3 price drops since then.
Okay.
$1 per pound, $1.50 per pound, and just this past Saturday, another drop of $1.50 per pound. So prices are more around $8.99 a pound for boiled crawfish on average, which in Houston, you guys are accustomed to paying about $8.99 a pound for boiled crawfish in the heart of the season. So it's definitely normalizing, still a bit high here in Louisiana, though.
What's driving these drops?
Well, the supply is increasing. It's the problem was the drought delayed the crawfish season by about 2 months. So instead of the crawfish coming out of the ground and releasing their eggs in early October, the dry weather and the heat made that happen in December this past year. So naturally, instead of having a bunch of crawfish in January, we're going to have them in March.
Okay.
So, the supply is increasing. We have so many more vendors, crawfish businesses on the app who are selling crawfish now, and that increase in supply is making the price decrease.
Before we get to the app, I want to ask you, do you anticipate we could see more drops in prices per pound?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. We're just getting started, y'all. This is the good stuff. We're finally getting to the heart of the season. It's the Lenten season, these weeks leading up to Easter. I think we can expect a drop in price almost every week leading up to Easter at this point. It might not be as dramatic as $1.50 per pound, but I think a quarter here, 50 cents there per pound, $1 per pound. The supply is going to continue to increase. The size is getting bigger, which is great. Especially if we're paying these prices, we would like, a good sized crawfish. But yeah, we can expect the price to continue going down, at least through Easter. Yeah,
those pennies add up, saving us all hard-earned dollars, so we appreciate that. Okay, talk to us about the app. If people are not familiar with your app, tell us all about it. Is it free, how it works, where people can go to download it?
Yes. Always happy to talk about the Crawfish App. The Crawfish App is a free mobile app. So free for anyone to download in any app store, whether you have an Apple device, an Android device, you can download the Crawfish App, and it's going to show you all the businesses in your area that sell both live crawfish by the sack and boiled crawfish and what their prices are per pound. So in your area, in the greater Houston area, we have over 350 businesses listed, along with their prices and reviews. So users can actually review the businesses after they taste the crawfish, maybe talk about the spice level, the size, the quality. Was their sack of crawfish high quality, or were there a bunch of dead crawfish in there? These are all very important things that people want to know before they spend so much money on crawfish. It's all on the Crawfish App.
I love that. Earlier you mentioned as the season goes on, these crawfish continue to grow. It is sometimes when it comes to certain, what's the word I'm looking for, whether it be fish or lobster, whatever it is, as they get bigger, does the taste change with them?
Well, to a certain point.
Texture?
So at this stage, no. We want them to grow. They really hit their prime around April and May of every year. Now, once the hot weather starts again in June, the shells of the crawfish get hard, and that's when they become harder to peel, and it might affect the taste a little bit. Hence the reason why a lot of times, mid-June, late June, crawfish season comes to an end. It's too hot to sit around a boiled pot of crawfish, and the shells are too hard to peel, and the taste is affected a little bit. But no, right now, late February, March, April, May, this is when crawfish are growing to their prime.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we so much appreciate your time. For more information, where can people go to download the app?
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, you can go to any app store on your phone, or you can go to our website at www.thecrawfishapp.com.
Awesome. Laney King, as always, thank you so much. Great catching up with you.
Thank you all for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you
we
so
appreciate
much.
it.